I'm working in the Northwest, but I live in Northeast Iowa, born and raised, born between two cornfields, and I just kind of stayed here.
Okay. You're a farmer, actually, in addition to being an activist.
Yeah, that's right. I'm actually one of the youngest farmers in the country. Iowa, for example, right now, 60% of our farmland is owned by people 65 and older, 35% is owned by people 75 and older, and less than 2% is owned by people younger than 35, and I'm 26.
Those are staggering figures.
Very scary figures. A lot of my activism is derived from the impending crises that we're facing with farmland management and stewardship, because we have a generation of farmers who control our food supply who are ebbing out of the industry. And you've got these older farmers who they're too old to farm themselves anymore, but their kids are gone. They've gone off to be epidemiologists or construction workers, gone into other occupations, teachers, and they're never coming back to the farm. So you've got this older person with this farmland that has to keep generating revenue to pay off existing debt. And they end up putting the land into revocable trust agreements controlled by multinational corporations.
Wow. There's like a whole world of stuff here I have to look into for myself. That sounds crazy.
Yeah, we got about 15 years left. We got about 15 years before things get really bad.
So it's basically agribusiness so farmers are putting their interest into these trusts. And so what happens when they pass away? Who ends up controlling the farm?
So once they pass away, the land ownership does transfer to their kin, but a lot of these folks don't come back to farm the land in Iowa because it's not a sustainable form of income anymore. It's a very hard life. So a lot of these young folks will just renew the revocable trust. And a revocable trust essentially is taking the land, and you still own the land. So this older gentleman that puts in a revocable trust will still own it, but they give the control and land stewardship rights over to a multinational corporation or a conglomerate to farm, and then they'll get an annual cash payout. A lot of the times when the farmer passes away, that land transitions to the younger generation and they just renew the revocable trust. So I think it's 40 or 44% of land in Iowa is owned or is in the name of people that have never lived here before.